Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family, and I'm getting ready to put together a little bit of supper. I have been busy today. I've been grocery shopping, and I have been doing laundry, so I'm a mess, and I just want a quick meal. So I am going to do chicken Parmesan sliders and some potato wedges. Now, I have one chicken breast, and it was a fairly large chicken breast. I cut it in half, and then I cut it in half long ways, so I've got 4 pieces of chicken. That's plenty big enough for the sliders. And I'm just doing a little salt and pepper on it. And I have some seasoned breadcrumbs here. So we are going to bread this in the breadcrumbs. I have some oil and a little butter getting hot in my skillet here. So, and by the time I get done breading all of this, it'll be ready for my chicken. I don't want a heavy coating on it. If you want a heavier coating, you can run it through some egg wash or some milk and then dip it in the breadcrumbs. But I just want a little bit of breadcrumbs. I'm just doing a quick meal tonight. Now look, isn't that beautiful? That's so pretty. Listen. Can you hear it sizzling? I just have some store-bought marinara that I'm heating up. I chopped up a little fresh basil from my garden and put it in there just for a hint of extra flavor. But to go with these sliders, I'm going to make some potato wedges. And then I'm going to coat them in put some Parmesan on those. So let me get my knife. Here we go. And I have baked, they're not completely done, but almost to the point of being done, a couple of large baking potatoes. Now I'm just going to cut them right down the middle, and I'm going to cut them just like that. I'm going to cut them again down the middle. So I've got 2 large wedges. Then I'm going to cut those wedges again. So I will get 8 wedges out of each potato. And they're wanting to tear on me. So I probably should have cooked them a minute less than I did. But you know what? It's okay. They're going to be good. I want to spray this pan because I want to be sure that it all comes up when we're going to take it out of this pan. So I am just going to, oh, see how that broke? But that's okay. That is quite all right. Now, let me grab my olive oil. So let's cut this other potato up. I was trying to decide if I really needed it. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them. And I'm going to put a little salt and pepper because they're not seasoned at all. Careful with the salt because I'm going to come back and put some Parmesan cheese. That wasn't even half a teaspoon I used all together. But I'm going to use a little bit more pepper. Here we go. I'm going to kind of work in some of that oil so it'll be all over these potatoes. I've got my oven heated to 425, and I'm going to put these in, and I want to set my timer for about 20 minutes, and I'm going to check them. And what I'm hoping I want is for them to be a golden brown. Now, that's done. Now, I've got another dish, and I've got a serrated knife. Now, Rada Knives not only does the silver knives, but they also do a black handled knife. These are some brioche buns. Yeah, brioche dinner rolls, actually. I got in the bakery section at the grocery store, and that's what I decided to use today. I'm only doing 4, so I'm just going to break off 4, seal these back up, and if I don't use these in a day or 2, I'll put them in the freezer. And then when I'm ready for a dinner roll or another sandwich, I'll thaw them out. Can you see? You see how pretty that is? I hope you can see that. It will not take these long to cook. Now, I'm going to split these in half. I'm going to lay them on the ends. Let's do it on the really flat side. And I'm just going to take my knife, go right down the center. There we go. Do the same with these 2. There we go. Now, let me check my sauce. I want to get it hot. Then I'm going to bring it over here, and as soon as this chicken is done, we're going to put these sandwiches together. So y'all stay with me, and I'll be back in just a minute, okay? Our chicken's almost done, but I am going to go ahead. I'm going to cut up some tomatoes and cucumber. I have a couple of green onions, and I'm going to get these cut and put on a platter for us, and that'll be done and out of the way. This is a cucumber I got from my garden. I was so happy. I've picked a few, and this is the first time I've actually used one. I had one in the refrigerator that I was trying to use up before it went bad on me. So this would be the first time that I'm using one of my homegrown cucumbers, and I'm excited. It smells so good, y'all. I'm just going to slice it up. You can cut it in wedges if you want. However you want to do it. It's just according to what kind of mood I'm in, how I cut it. Let's try it. That's good. I got some oranges today. So I decided I am going to cut up an orange into wedges and put it out. Good. Isn't that a pretty colorful platter? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Isn't that pretty? We're going to set that up there. I'm going to move this out of my way. I've got my buns cut in half. Now, we're going to put these in the oven when we put that sauce and some cheese. We're going to put some mozzarella on it and some Parmesan, and we're going to put them in the oven. Speaking of, let's look at our potatoes. They're coming along. Now, that sauce smells so good. Okay, so these are done. I am going to take and put a chicken on each slice of bread, or each section. So we'll have 4 sandwiches. So I'm putting them on the bottom half. I need a spoon. I'm going to spoon a little bit of this sauce over it. Can y'all see that? Isn't that pretty? We'll have extra sauce. So if we want to add extra at our at the table, or have some to dip in, wouldn't that be good? Now, I've got grated and I've got shredded Parmesan. Which do I use? I think I'm going to go with the grated. Sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan on it, and it is just melting right into that hot sauce. I want you to see it before it melts completely. Looky there. Then, we're going to be using this again. I have some shredded mozzarella cheese. You can use fresh if you want. I had this already, so I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to put some right on top. If you have slices, use sliced. Use a round of fresh, whatever you have. If you'd rather. Looky there. Now, I think, you know what? I put my olive oil up, and I think I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top bun, just so it'll toast it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to slip these in the oven, and I've got to scoot the potatoes over. I'm going to let them cook for a few minutes, then I'm going to put this in the oven, and it's ready. It just needs to melt all that cheese, and then we're going to put it together, and I'm going to come back and show you what it's like when it's all done. Y'all stay with me. I have taken the potato wedges and the sandwiches out of the oven. Your timing is impeccable. Potato wedges that I'm going to put Parmesan cheese on, and Parmesan chicken sliders.
Yum, yum.
Yeah. So, he's got perfect timing, doesn't he?
Hi, everybody.
You must smell it from work on your way home.
I smelled it when I opened the garage
Did you
door.
really?
Yes.
So, we're fixing to plate this up. And I want to show them how we do it. Isn't that nice? Isn't that pretty?
It is.
That basil is out of our garden.
Don't pay attention to me. I'm just looking. Can we actually eat this, or you just leave it to be pretty?
No, you can actually eat it.
Looks great.
He loves my food. And it makes me so happy to cook for him, because he does like it. Now, we're going to put, you wanted that potato, didn't you?
I did.
I'm going to put these on our platter. So, grated or shredded? What do you think? I'm almost tempted to go with shredded.
Grated.
You want grated? We're going with shredded. He knew I'd do that. Now looky there. Now if you wanted to, these are hot straight out of the oven. If you wanted to, you could set this platter in the oven and melt that Parmesan cheese down on them.
Food.
Looky there. Let's do this.
I don't think you could paint a prettier picture.
Looky there.
Smell-o-vision.
Now can that not get any prettier?
Y'all smell it? I
Yeah. Can you not get any prettier than that? Looky there. You want to try one?
Sure. Let me go wash my hands.
Okay.
I just walked in the door.
He did. He literally just got home. So, and I'm so happy he's home now, because we get to eat. Let's just taste a potato right now. I'll let you pick out the one you want.
I just washed my hands.
That is so good. It's got that little nutty bite from the Parmesan cheese. A little salty. And it just adds to them. Let's try a sandwich. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to mine.
There you go.
I have some banana pepper rings. They're mild. And I'm going to put a few on there. And I'm going to try this sandwich.
Okay. I may do the same.
Why don't you? Let's try it together. Oh my gosh, Mr. Jones.
Tastes like chicken Parmesan. To me. Very good.
I hope y'all try this. And I hope you'll like it as much as we do. And we both certainly appreciate you joining us today. And I'm so glad he got home before we ended this video.
I'd left early if I'd known you were doing this.
Y'all please like, subscribe, and share our channel. And don't forget, hit that little bell so you'll be notified when we put out our next video.
Yeah, please, so she can keep doing this. I'm enjoying it.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye now.